My name is Jonathan Herman. I'm Principal Consultant for Strong Representation. We help athletes, entertainers, entrepreneurs, and others find success in business, philanthropy, and technology. I'll be leading another special presentation later on this afternoon with Virgil Roberts, who works with Ushers Foundation. We'll be doing that at approximately 4 o'clock. But right now I have the honor to moderate a discussion with the distinguished Miss DeFrantz. Rather than destroy her bio, I'm going to read this thing to make sure that it's exactly right and that you all understand what a tremendous track record and experience that she has. Anita DeFrantz is the president and board member of the LA 84 Foundation, which is managing Southern California's endowment from the 1984 Olympic Games. The IOC awarded her a bronze medal of the Olympic Order for her leadership role in fighting the U.S. government-led boycott of the 1980 Olympic Games in Moscow. Very interesting. She was elected to the International Olympic Committee, quite a distinguished honor indeed, in 1986, and the IOC's Executive Board in 1992. In 1997, she became the first woman in the 103-year history of the IOC to be elected Vice President and is currently an honorary member of the IOC Women and Sports Commission, previously serving as chair. Please give a warm round of applause for Ms. DeFrantz. So today we'll be discussing the topic of building institutional legacy and long-term sustainability. We'll be doing that in two different aspects. We'll be talking about financial sustainability and cultural sustainability based on her tremendous track record with the LA 84 Foundation. Why is youth sports so important?
Well, you know, it's sad. We kind of think of sports as being okay for kids to take part in, and nowadays kids usually have some chance to take part in sports. That wasn't true when I was growing up, which is why I became so determined to make sure that others could have the opportunity that I did not. And it's okay to have sports as entertainment when you have professional athletes, but sports is far more important than that. You will not find a fancy prep school in this country that doesn't include sports. And indeed, when Pierre de Coubertin was searching for ways, some people say, to make the French army stronger because it kept getting beaten. Others say he was a part of the peace movement, which is true. And a number of the first members of the IOC were part of the peace movement, including a woman who was the secretary to Albert Nobel and set up the Nobel Awards. So they really were peace, although he's worried about the French army at the same time. He went to the rugby school in England and noticed that a major part of their educational process was sports. And he said, aha, sports, the Olympic movement.
So 31 years now since the organization has started, again, with that mission of youth sports.
Yep.
You know, what have you seen the impact be here in this city?
Well, in the city, we have one of the things that we did early on was we make grants to youth sports organization. You have to have a program already, although every once in a while we'll do an incubator and help someone start a program. But what we want to do is to help the program. We started with grants in September of 1985, and then in January of 1986 we started a coaching program, because typically you get a clipboard and a whistle and be told you're a coach. That is not enough. And the kids know right away that you don't know what you're doing, and they have a bad time, possibly a good time, but generally not the best possible experience in sport if the coach has no knowledge of what she or he is doing. So we started teaching coaches, and since that beginning we have had courses for more than 80,000 people in Southern California. We're on the website. We were early adopters of the web. In fact, we are the first 1% of the first 1% of websites in the world, which is a very nice statistic to be able to have.
So has the focus been to strengthen coaches and thereby strengthen the students they serve?
The experience of sports, we work with kids typically from 8 to 18. We figure if they get out of high school and ready to go to college, someone else should take care of them. By the way, 60% of the surplus went to the United States Olympic Committee.